Buckle up, because today we're driving headfirst into the heart of the wilderness, where creatures roam free and untamed. Bear Country, USA. Hey, so welcome everybody. Thanks for showing up. We know you're going to want to watch this one. It's an extra special episode, so y'all come along, you hear?
I'm ready! What are you waiting for?
Welcome to Bear Country, USA. Very few people have had a full-grown black bear look in the window of their family car, or if they have, it was not by choice. Even fewer have seen a reindeer or elk up close. However, you will experience these thrilling sights from the comfort and safety of your own car. Nestled over 200 acres amidst towering pines and along rolling meadows, just 8 miles south of Rapid City and close by Mount Rushmore and Keystone, South Dakota. You'll be amazed by the intimate views of these North American mammals as you take a leisurely 3-mile drive through several encounters of wildlife as they live, not in small cages, but, just like in the wide open wilderness, this is the home of the largest collection of privately owned black bear in the world. You are guaranteed to see more than you bargained for. From the comfort of your own car, watch your wildlife adventure of nature come to life as they frolic in a pool, climb trees, and amble across the road in front of your vehicle.
Well, I have to say this place is very impressive. And wait until you see the bears. They got more bears than you can believe possible.
Don't forget to give us a like. Just because it's called Bear Country doesn't mean that there's not an impressive amount of other animals. Just look at these wolves. Wolves are incredibly clever animals with complex social systems. Wolves have always been misunderstood, which led them to nearly be completely wiped out. The best example of this is in Yellowstone National Park. Native gray wolves were eliminated by 1920. Initially viewed as a benefit, the loss of wolves caused the park's elk population to explode out of control. Without wolves to reduce their numbers, Yellowstone's growing elk herds began to feast unsustainably on trees and vegetation. The park and the animals all suffered because of the unbalance in nature. Although controversial, the reintroduction of wolves to Yellowstone began in 1995. Now the park is in recovery of its plants, trees, and wildlife. Another fun fact: wolves don't howl at a full moon. They really howl to communicate with their pack or to scare off other wolves, and they can be heard as far as 10 miles away.
And even though they're very skilled hunters, they're loving and family-oriented creatures.
Bear Country has over 100 black bear. The black bear is omnivorous, which means it eats vegetables, fruit, breads, and meat. During autumn, they eat more than usual to gain body fat to sustain them through their winter hibernation. When food is abundant, they will eat up to 45 pounds a day in preparation for winter. Bears don't really hibernate, but rather fall into a deep sleep from which they can awaken quickly. During hibernation, the bear may only eat once a week, or if it is very cold, he will not eat for a month. The black bear's name is deceptive. They can range from pure black to cinnamon to blonde. Black bears in the east are nearly black, while those in the west are black to cinnamon with a white blaze on their chest. The black bears in Alaska can have a blue or white color phase to blend with their snowy surroundings. You will notice many black bears in trees. Unlike the grizzly, who does not have claws that are well adapted for climbing, the black bear is a very proficient climber. The black bear's curved claws allow them to easily and quickly climb high into trees and will often sleep in the crotch of branches. Grizzly bears, on the other hand, climb by hugging the tree and grasping branches with their mouth to pull themselves upward. Their claws are straighter, longer, and adapted for digging.
After you're through driving your car through the wildlife area, you'll want to visit this beautiful walkthrough area too.
The coyote is very unpopular with farmers. However, coyotes mainly eat rodents, rabbits, and small animals. They will only hunt large animals, such as a deer, in groups of 2 or more. The coyote is the best runner of wolves or dogs, reaching speeds of 30 miles per hour and in short bursts up to 40. They can leap up to 14 feet in a single bound. The coyote is the symbol of the American West with his night howls, barks, and wails. The American badger is the largest member of the weasel family. It has extremely long front claws, which it uses for digging rodents from the ground. It feeds on ground squirrels, gophers, rats, mice, birds, and even rattlesnakes. Its long hair protects it from snake bites, unless a snake strikes it directly on the nose. This very ferocious animal has few enemies. They have been known to attack and kill animals as big as a horse. The badger forages day and night. A badger can weigh up to 25 pounds and defends itself when cornered. This is a peccary. While they share some similar characteristics with pigs or wild boar, they are not closely related. They are omnivores, feeding on insects, roots, grasses, seeds, fruit, and cacti, particularly prickly pear. Groundhogs are also known as woodchucks. They are very vocal mammals. When alarmed, they give a loud, shrill whistle and will grind their teeth.
I never knew groundhogs could climb a tree.
A skunk has perhaps the most widely known defense system of any mammal. Striped skunks usually do not discharge the foul-smelling contents of their scent glands unless mortally threatened. Because of their offensive odor, skunks are rarely preyed on by predators. Porcupines use a combination of acoustic, chemical, visual, and tactile communication before their defensive quills are used. The bobcat is an excellent climber who often waits in the trees to pounce on their prey, which includes rodents, rabbits, squirrels, and birds. They also may take the occasional deer. Everybody loves these cute little baby bears. Most of the time, they seem like they are nice, gentle, playful animals because they seem so cuddly cute. But we've also all heard the phrase, mean as a bear. The cubs are born during the hibernation period in late January and are born in a litter between 1 and 6 cubs. When they are born, they weigh only about 9 ounces and are the size of a stick of butter. They start to open their eyes slightly after 1 month and walk shortly after. Cubs are dependent on their mother's milk for a little over 7 months. From then on, they grow very quickly. They'll reach independence and start going out on their own at around 1.5 years. They don't stop growing until about 5 years. In March, when they weigh 3 to 5 pounds, the keepers collect the cubs from their dens. By May, they can be 12 to 20 pounds. While they are on display in the Wildlife Center, their weight will increase to about 75 pounds by the end of the summer. An adult male can weigh as much as 650 pounds. The female will reach a maximum weight of almost 400 pounds. Would you consider helping us support all this work and cost it took to make these videos? Please like and subscribe. In the wild, Momma bear is always with the cubs, protecting them and nursing them with her nourishing milk. So many dangers await. The cubs have many predators, so she has to keep a close eye out. This is especially hard because the bears are so playful and often get lost in their fantasies. Mama bear will never let them near their father because male bears often attack and kill the cubs in order to mate with the female again. Even though most cubs are born in trees, their claws are still not grown long enough, so they have to be careful with climbing because they could fall out of the tree. They also lack the experience and sometimes go out too far on a limb. Momma bear has to consume large quantities of food and requires much rest. Most of the time, she'll tell the cubs to go up a tree and go to sleep while she sleeps, or at least get so rest at the bottom. She needs to do this to build up her milk again. This could be several hours, and of course the cubs sometimes are just like little kids because they can't stand still. Did you know? A bear's sense of smell is between 18 and 20 miles. Bears have an excellent sense of smell and can easily find food using their noses. They are attracted by smells, and almost everything smells like food to a bear. Black bear cubs take to the water easily and quickly. Black bears are also great swimmers and will readily enter water in search of fish. One of our favorite black bear facts is that one adult is believed to have swum 9 miles along the Gulf of Mexico. A bear can run faster than 30 miles per hour. It will easily outrun, outclimb, and outswim you. Adult black bears are about 3 feet high when standing on all 4 feet, and 5 feet to 7 feet tall when standing upright. Bears live in various types of habitat, like hardwood forests, dense swamps, and forested wetlands. Black bears are omnivores. They eat plants like skunk cabbage, grasses, berries, acorns, and nuts. Black bears are nearly waterproof. The outer shaggy fur repels water, while their underfur is soft and dense, and is primarily for insulation. Bears molt annually, in early summer.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Hey, we really appreciate it too. And this video right over here was selected for you to watch. It's one of ours.